Top of the stairs.
And she runs it, does she?
Yeah.
But who do they work with these days?
I was just asked. Mike rang me up and he found my number. I don't know how, because I'm a bit of a I hide away up there, you know, it's my little recluse place. And he just asked me if I'd do it, and I said as long as it's at the end of the week, I'll be back in London, and as I am, and so why not? If it's going to help, you know. You know, $2.25 billion has been raised by all the countries and everything at the moment. It probably isn't enough. You know, it's massive, massive damage, and I think it will help a great deal. But I think it's going to take a few years to get it back, you know, and to see the misery of those people. I think every penny is valuable.
And the idea is when Gary Moore does the guitar, it's going to kind of sweep in. So maybe you're not in for just like the first couple of beats, and then it builds, you know.
And I phoned Cliff, who was in Barbados, and he said yes, he'd do it. And he's flown to Los Angeles to do his. We've got hold of Boy George and Russell Watson, who are in New York. George is recording his bit in New York. The Bee Gees said yes, so Barry's recording in Miami, Robin's recording here in a while. Bill Wyman's just come in to put bass down. He was quite happy to do that. Russell Watson's just about to record his vocal as well. Just had a call from Stevie Winwood saying, you know, can I pop down later and put some vocals down? So he's coming down in a while.
I think the song is perfect, and it really does. It does have a uniting quality about it, and it does express in a really spiritual way of what this thing's done to people across the world, and I think that's the important part of it.
Grief never grows old, it never dies, as fresh as the flowers, as clear as the skies.
I've never witnessed anything, a disaster of this magnitude in my life, and I think there's a lot of people out there that are, you know, of similar circumstance as well. There's been nothing like this, and you can't help but be affected or be touched by exactly what has gone on over there. And I think all the visuals that have come back that we've seen have just demonstrated what an incredible tragedy it is, and anybody with children and families and close family members can relate to the absolute tragedy and the nightmare that these people must be experiencing.
My heart, it is empty, my feelings grown cold, but I'll always remember, grief never grows old.